So let's do overall impressions. Who wants to go first?
When I looked over sometimes and you were watching the movie, it seemed like you enjoyed it.
Why are you watching me? Watch the damn movie.
Because I hear you laughing.
Oh.
And you're the only one laughing in the audience.
As usual.
As usual.
It's like silent as hell and
It's
you
like
hear
silent, it's like,
chuckling.
ah! It's like loud as hell, cackling over there. I think people started laughing because you were laughing.
Yeah.
It seemed like you enjoyed it. I wanted to start high because I did not enjoy it as much.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, my overall impression was,
Hold on. I need to go to bed.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes! What are you talking about?
Are you shitting me?
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Are you shitting me right now?
He is going to shit.
No, not number 2.
I liked it. I thought it was a little predictable, but I don't mind predictability. Everybody was good looking. I'm not mad at that. I thought even fucking grandma was hot. Ooh. I'm not familiar with the whole G.I. Joe
franchise.
So I appreciate that this is like an origin story, so I kind of get to know him from the very beginning. I don't know, I thought it was like enjoyable.
It is a mediocre action movie. The storytelling is pretty bad. Some parts were just so predictable that it's cringy. I think the plot was just kind of mediocre.
I would agree with Paper Bag Man. It was a okay action movie. It was definitely not suited for IMAX. I don't think it used the IMAX to its fullest extent. I would assume that someone who is familiar with the franchise would understand the story a bit better.
I have no idea what the G.I. Joe story is.
Yeah. Never seen any of the G.I. Joe stuff. I mean, I've heard of it.
But like, if you compare this movie, right, to the origin story of Iron Man, or origin story of Captain America, it's night and day.
You didn't have to know Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't have to read the comic book to really understand the character.
The movie itself should stand by itself.
Alone. Okay, that's what
So, based on watching the movie, it felt like you should have known what happened before and then fill in the blanks.
I understand what you're saying, where like, it's not as cohesive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think I was ever like, I have to know something else to understand this.
Mm-hmm.
It was very vanilla. It was very predictable. I knew how it was gonna end.
It can stand alone. It just makes the viewing experience less satisfying. I feel like people who know Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joe like comics,
They're like reconnecting.
They like reconnect with it. They're like, oh, this is the importance of Snake Eyes.
So those details are lost upon
It's
us.
like favorite characters.
The main character, Snake Eyes, he was okay. He's a simple man, a little rough on the edges.
Pure at heart.
Yeah. He has good intentions. Typical protagonist.
He's a little annoying. I didn't like the wishy-washy double agent shit.
I mean, wishy-washy. It wasn't wishy-washy.
He tried to back out twice.
Let me back out twice.
The first time, he went to the springs, like the hot springs or the bathing house. He did say like, you didn't tell me you were dragging me into like this whole debacle. And then the second time was with that crazy Baroness bitch. He went in and he was just like, I want out. I think he literally said, I want out.
I don't think there was a clear good or bad. In his eyes, he was doing what he thought was right.
No. He knew which side was good and he knew which side was bad. He just chose to put his interest first. And in doing that, he chose the bad side. He did.
He chose to support the terrorist activities.
Yeah.
He did. Like, I understand you're saying like, oh, okay, he like redeemed himself later. That's different. I'm saying he knew from the very start that he was working for the bad guy. And I don't like that.
He was conflicted. I felt that gave him extra dimensionalities. What's your favorite character?
I liked the teachers.
The teacher.
Oh, the blind master and the hard master. I liked that they're straight. Like, they are what they are. And what they are is, like, badass. Like, the guy was blind and he was, like, whipping people. And the guy was sitting there with the water. And with the guy with the water. You know what I'm saying.
The guy with
like,
the water and then...
Basically, like, he killed everybody. What I tried to do with Demon Souls.
Yeah.
But there was no option to... There was no option to do that.
Okay, so you basically like badass 1D characters.
It's not 1D. Like, what I meant by straight was, like, loyal, good ethics, you know? Like, what's not to like?
They're pretty one-dimensional.
I like the grandma.
Yeah! Yeah, I like...
She's pretty cute.
She's one-dimensional too. Why are you telling him?
I hate that. It's too annoying. I don't know.
How is she annoying?
She's too like...
I thought she was adorable.
Yo, she's badass.
She's badass!
They were preparing like the fireworks to explode Kenta near the ending scene. And then they showed this stupid ass scene. Well, it's also badass. The grandma goes up to Kenta, uses her fan to cover his eyes. And he just stands there. He's like, oh, okay, I guess. It's like, and then she whips it away, covers it again, and then the fireworks comes. It's like so stupid, but it was pretty funny. Next is favorite scenes. Oh shit, so I just covered my favorite scene. I just like the scene with the fan.
The scene that made me feel the most was the very first scene when his father died.
That was actually a pretty good scene.
It was a very good opening.
Very good opening scene, and then it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yo, can we talk about the dad for a second? Because that is a dilf. His dad was hot. I don't know what his character name is, but... dilf.
His name was Snake Eyes.
No, that's... no. No!
He was also called Snake.
No, he was not. They literally said he had a bunch of names that were fake, so he never knew like what the real name is.
Yeah, his name is Snake Eyes.
Okay.
His known name.
No,
is
it's
Snake
not.
Eyes.
No, it's really not.
It is.
No, it's not.
That's what the bad guy called him, Snake Eyes.
No, it's not.
Really
What did he
not.
call him?
The bad guy didn't call him anything.
No, he called him Snake Eyes. He was the OG.
His
Snake
name
Eyes.
here is Father.
Holy cow!
They don't know his name.
How the hell did he get the name Snake Eyes?
He picked the name Snake Eyes because his dad rolled the fake dice. Snake Eyes.
What? I'm confused now.
Jesus Christ.
The 2 1s on the dice.
Yeah,
the
sure.
snake eyes.
Those are not eyes though.
That's what?
That's what you call the roll.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There's a name for that? I didn't know that. You guys playing craps or something? Jesus Christ.
Crap.
This is very common knowledge.
You guys are like going to Mohegan Sun or something.
I've never
heard of this.
I've never been to a casino in my life.
Well, haven't you played with dice before?
I play the dice that just say double twos. I mean double ones. Done.
Haven't you even played like what, like Monopoly when you roll 2 dice?
Yeah, double ones.
Double ones.
Yeah, and then
snake eyes.
Dude.
I get an extra roll.
I would say that first scene, that was some good acting, okay? That kid actor, also very good. And the DILF, yo, like his eyes were saying a lot. And like the one part where like right before he got shot and he heard that his son got away, that little smile. My feels. I felt that.
Yeah.
After that, everything was like meh.
What about the second test? With the scene with his father?
Oh, I thought that was so predictable. I was like, oh, he's gonna see his father. His father's gonna tell him like, you good, bro?
The water bowl scene. That was nice. Kept me guessing, but I guess in the end I sort of expected that. The other one was the truck scene. That was nice.
Oh,
You mean
where
with
the stabbing and the I thought that was funny.
The truck scene where they were on like the truck.
Oh yeah, no, that was too long. That was too long.
Yeah,
I was over
fighting
it.
forever. I didn't understand the cars coming in and shooting. I thought they were.
Oh yes.
I was like, who do you?
No. No.
She was confused.
I was confused.
She was like, who's shooting who?
I thought the people that were attacking him on the truck
Was working for that guy.
was working for Tommy. Yeah.
Next is just random miscellaneous.
Okay, good, because I'm pulling up my notes.
I wish they elaborated a little more about Scarlet. What was her correlation to the story?
It's those things that make it seem like you should know like the background before watching this.
How is she connected to the Arashikage?
Who's gonna take over next?
There's no leaders. I guess the woman.
Akiko?
I think she's a great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was faithful, loyal,
And she isn't as
she's capable.
like
She's more level-headed.
I think she's a
Is
great
she?
Yes.
Nah, I don't think so.
I feel like she was horn dogging a little bit with Snake Eyes.
I think there was definitely sexual tension, but I appreciate the fact that she doesn't trust easily. She was skeptical. She followed him.
She saved him from the snake.
Right. But that shows that she has good judge of character too. It does. Akiko kept an eye on him for a while. And then as she got to like know his story a little bit, then she saved him. But she knew he had ulterior motives because guess what? As soon as he took the gem, she was right there. She knew. She has good instinct. Oh, and then Akiko. Yo, she has those big ass anime eyes that I want. Oh, when Tommy uses the 2 swords, I thought it was really reminiscent of a boarhead.
Oh, yeah, the way he held it.
Horse stance.
Yeah, no, he looked really, really good.
You want to try it?
No. Well, unless you guys have the swords, I don't think I'll look.
I don't have the swords.
What am I gonna use? Chopsticks?
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Oh, I didn't like how Kenta handled the gem. I killed the grandma.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna. No, I thought she was gonna die.
He could have killed all of them. They were lined up.
They were lined. Oh, can we get to that scene? Oh my god,
So
that scene
dumb,
was
so
so
dumb.
cringy.
That was
like,
dumb.
could have just blown all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
And they were just standing there with a stupid pose. Reminding me of the damn Endgame again. With the stupid- Okay, maybe this was just not meant for adults. Maybe this is meant for kids to watch. I also expected that Kenta would overuse the jewel, and then something would happen to him because he abused the power.
Yeah.
I thought that would
Make more sense.
make more sense. It's
Yeah.
I was really sad that one of the snakes died.
That's another thing I wanted a backstory on. Do snakes have anything to do with the clan specifically? And how are they able to tell if you have like a empty or pure heart? Can we talk about how the doors that like protected the jewel
yeah.
looks like every single Chinese restaurant I've ever been to? Like the golden dragon on the doors, like the symbol.
Oh,
Looks like every single Chinese restaurant.
That's how they blend it in. Okay, you walk in, it's like, oh, it's just a Chinese restaurant.
Ratings.
Ratings.
I was gonna give it higher, but after this whole discussion,
How high? Let me hear it.
no, it's fine.
Let me hear it.
Let's hear it.
It'll be interesting. Let me hear it.
I was gonna give it like maybe an 8.
What'd you give Black Widow again?
I think an 8.
You give the same score? I mean, I wouldn't say Black Widow was excellent, but better than this.
But I think it's a little unfair because Black Widow, I've followed her for years. Like I know her story. I know
That's
how
true.
she ties it. Like this is brand new to me. I don't know any background.
If we didn't watch any of the Marvel movies before Black Widow, would the story be cohesive?
No. No, absolutely not.
No, right? It would
Absolutely
It
not.
would be impossible to understand.
Impossible. I guess when I rate movies, I don't really rate like the story or the action or like I don't really rate it based on one specific aspect or like I don't have like whatever. I think I rate it overall for like how much I enjoyed it. And I think I enjoyed it. But after this whole discussion, I'm finding a lot of flaws. I think because the last G.I. Joe movie came out so long ago that them putting out an origin story as opposed to, you know, a sequel to whatever the last one was, I think that makes a lot of sense. Because now you can attract like a whole new audience. Yeah, exactly. So like people like our
They get
age.
invested in it.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's the problem though. If
It's
they
a
wanted to
Marvel
track
effect.
I'm guessing they want to go with the kind of Marvel effect. But like, if they wanted to do that and attract a new audience, they should have made the story more cohesive.
I don't know. I just feel like it didn't turn me off so much that I wouldn't check out the second one. I don't know what the comics like have like laid out for us. And if you are a longtime fan, no spoilers please, but I can see it getting better. Like there are opportunities for them to
Improve.
yeah, for sure. I'd watch the sequel. So I'll give it a 7.
I would give it a 5. I think 5 out of 10 is fair.
Really?
I would have given it a little lower, honestly. It's very average, nothing impressive. I mean, there was some entertainment. Storytelling was filming was Like Jay said earlier, I think it didn't really match the IMAX experience as well as it should have.
Didn't maximize
It didn't really maximize, so like I felt like the film direction and like the quality of like the shots were not as well planned. Right after the movie, I probably would have given it maybe a 3 or a 4.
Damn.
Like I would not watch it again.
Would you watch the sequel?
If I had nothing to do, I'll go out and watch it. But if there's another movie out that I'm more excited for, I'm not gonna watch this.
I think I would, also give it a 5 out of 10. I'm a big fan of world building, and I wish they approached it a little better. There's several aspects, like the tests, the 1, 2, 3 tests, that could have been done easily. I think they were too sudden. One moment he's testing, the next moment he's like off into the sunset. It was jumbled everywhere.
The idea of it was good.
Yeah.
Execution was
Poor.
No,
Yeah.
It didn't feel satisfying.
Yeah.
I wish there was some more higher quality fighting scenes.
I noticed like some parts where they start a fight scene and then they kind of zoom out
Yeah.
and like they make the fight less focused. I feel like part of that is to distract the audience a little bit from maybe the choreography of the martial arts not being as good as it should be.
Right.
But it's hard though, like getting the stunt actors or actresses to do those kind of scenes and having someone to do that choreography, it's not easy. But to add to what Jay said, right, like if you think about the movie as a whole, even though it's an action movie, like can you really name a scene where you thought the fighting was so captivating that you remember it?
I also thought that Henry was not the right person to cast.
Really?
For Snake Eyes.
Why? I liked him.
I kind of felt that too.
Why? What about him did you not see?
Maybe he was too bulky? I don't know.
He has to be bulky.
Maybe that's not the right word, but he wasn't what I expected Snake Eyes to be. I was looking at Alex Landy.
Who's that? You think he would be a better?
Yes, I feel like...
Can you see this?
I don't know. He wasn't the right person to cast. I don't think so. But maybe that's just my preference.
This guy's hot. But I will say, like, Henry Golding's face, there is something about his face that's just very, like, he's a good guy.
Yes.
Maybe it's his eyes. I don't know. Like, it fits, like, the, like...
Good-hearted?
Yeah, a little bit. I think so.
That's fair.
I did not mind the casting at all. I also like him, like, he's married. He's a dad now. Seems like he's good to his wife.
What does that have to do with anything with his acting?
I don't know. I like him.
Okay, one good example is like Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr.
That was...
I cannot
see it.
imagine anyone else in that role.
But at the same time, can you not imagine anyone else in that role because that's so iconic now that we've seen XYZ?
When I first watched the first Iron Man,
first movie, it's like can't.
This is him.
This guy is him.
Yeah.
Same thing with Thor. You know?
Yeah, you get the feeling.
It's like, oh, you know,
This is well casted.
Yeah.
The dumb big man. If they were trying to go for the Marvel thing,
Yeah.
then they didn't make me. Yes.
Yeah.
They did not succeed.
Unless you were a previous fan of G.I. Joe, then maybe.
Yeah.
But I can't see it from that point of view.
Yeah. Well, now I'm interested to see how it compares with the Shang-Chi. If you've seen the movie, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Anybody give it a 10? Let us know.
Or a 1.
Or a 1, let us know. If you've watched to the end of this video, you get good luck, good cash, good fortune, just all the good stuff.
Like and comment.
And subscribe!
Bye. Good night.